Crypto Caesar Capital. Hope you're well. It's the 7th of December 2023, and I'm going to do a video on the cryptocurrency that some people love and other people hate, and that's XRP. For me personally, I have zero emotion towards any particular asset. I just look for opportunities in the market, and if I see an opportunity, then I will take it on the basis that I think that I might make a significant gain from taking that risk. For me, XRP is a complete opportunity at the moment. Not only from a technical basis does it look good, but from a fundamental basis, there are several reasons why. And I explained this in my past video. If you want to go back and have a look at that on XRP, why I think this is an opportunity. Essentially, very broadly and quickly, the reason why I think XRP is an opportunity is, number one, XRP over the years, since essentially 2018, has always remained in the top 5 coins on coin market cap. So it has shown strength and resilience throughout several bear markets. Number two, XRP now has, or Ripple obtained legal clarity for XRP, and the court has ruled that XRP is not a security. For those reasons, I think that this is a very good opportunity. XRP didn't have a good run last cycle, so I think this cycle it's going to have a much better run than it did last cycle. Essentially, despite it having the SEC hanging over its head, from its low to the high was still about 1,500% or so. From the low to the high, 1,551%. So pretty good considering it had that lawsuit hanging over its head. Of course, it wasn't as good as the huge move it had back in 2017, but still not a bad move considering, in my view. This video, I just want to have a look at the technicals for XRP, and let's just be really straightforward here. Essentially, the vertical yellow lines, of course, represent each Bitcoin halving event. And of course, as you probably, hopefully know by now, if you've watched my videos, altcoins are very much connected to the Bitcoin halving events. So you can see the Bitcoin halving events and you can see really what's going on here. And essentially, it's really quite straightforward. I'm going to try and keep this as basic as I can. What you can see here from the left of the chart, right back from 2013, is an area of distribution here. Then you have an area of accumulation. You have the halving, accumulation continues. Then there's a huge, massive expansion phase. Then you have an area of distribution. Then you have an area of accumulation, then expansion. Okay, so you have distribution, accumulation, halving event, expansion, distribution, accumulation, halving event, expansion. So my view is pretty straightforward here. I think that this is an area of distribution. This was an area of accumulation. And once we get to the halving, I can see XRP going on a very nice expansion phase to the upside. In relation to targets, you go back and have a look at my other video, but essentially the targets are pretty straightforward. If you run a very basic trend-based fib extension, which is a tool that traders use to forecast potential prices in the future, taking from the low back in 2014 to the high in January of 2018, back down to the ultimate low in March 2020, that gives you your targets. Essentially, you have the 1618, the 2618, and the 3618. Those targets are as follows. So the 1618 is about $5.50. If it reaches out to the 2618, it's about $9, and if it makes a full reach out to the 3618, it's about $12.15 or thereabouts. Now, can it reach the top target? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But I would be extremely surprised if it cannot reach this first initial target of $5.66. I'd be very surprised if it doesn't get there, and I wouldn't be surprised at all if it does reach that target of around $10 to $12. So pretty bullish targets. But to be quite frank, these are technical targets. They're not moon boy targets at all. These are basic technical targets. And what is clear from the cycle of XRP is that you have this clear area of distribution, then this clear area of accumulation, then expansion, then distribution, then accumulation, then expansion, distribution, accumulation, and then I'm sure after the halving comes, there will be a nice expansion phase for XRP. And of course, we note that the expansion phase generally starts after each of the halvings, which you can see in the screen. So for me, I'm pretty bullish. Okay, I think this is a good opportunity. Sorry about that. I think this is a good opportunity. And we have been accumulating XRP in the accumulation zone. Technically, it's still in an accumulation zone. We've still got a few more months yet before we get to the halving. I think if Bitcoin can get itself up to 50K prior to the halving, then for me, this kind of area of about $1.20 or so would be an intermediate target. Getting up here maybe, then maybe a bit of a pullback, then go for its nice expansion phase to the upside, and we'll see what we get out of that. But sitting strong in positions, sitting on our hands, no need to stress about it. For me, this is a clear cyclical chart, and I would be very, very surprised, as I said, if we can't reach that first target, and I would not be surprised at all if we did reach the ultimate target of $10 to $12. So that's the video for this week. Like and subscribe. I'm trying to do videos which are normal, which are not moon boy, which are straightforward, which are reasonable, which people can understand. Unfortunately, 90% of the videos on YouTube are just absolute trash. And most of the people don't even know what they're talking about. So I'm trying to take a no-nonsense, reasonable approach towards trading and investing in digital assets. And I'm hopefully looking to push this channel, get the algorithm going, get the likes going, get the subscribers, the followers, etc., and try and educate people on a reasonable level rather than being absolutely stupid. So that's it for this week. If you want to join the group, please reach out to us via the website, which the link is in the description. Equally, you can reach out to me on Twitter, and we will respond to you very, very quickly and get you in the group if that's what you want. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for listening. Take care, and I shall speak to you all soon. Bye-bye.